Your mind is like a parachute. It works best when it is open. Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, be open-minded, open to learning, open to sharing, and open to new experiences. Now, if I ask everyone here, what does open mean? I know Clichy will say that it's about open houses because he's from the real estate. If I ask Ernest and myself, we'll say it's about open bar. We enjoy that. But if I ask and go by the definition, openness is the ability to go with the flow without expecting any predetermined outcomes. It means to be available, make yourself available to the out of the ordinary opportunities. Now, openness can mean many things for many people. Now, for me, I would say you need to be open to the beauty and the grandeur of this world. Look at the fall colors. Isn't that a beauty? We enjoy that colors. And how you would be open to the beauty of the grandeur of this world? You need to travel around. You need to see places. You need to move around and go and see different culture. You need not stereotype, but see the different culture and enjoy the beauty of each culture that brings it. Openness. Now, I have always felt that openness is about having new experiences. You need to be experiencing certain new things. So let me ask each and every one of you this question. How many of you actually travel the same route every Tuesday evening to coming to Toastmasters? The same route, right? Most of you. I would encourage you to try a different route. Take a different road. Trust me, I have realized that I have been taking almost 7 to 8 different roads now to coming to Toastmasters. And I've realized the fastest route is not the 410, not Sandalwood. I go all the way to Mayfield and come down south. So it's all about experimenting. If you experiment, you realize new things works. 3 years back, I happened to get a unique award in my organization called as the Go-To Person Award. And it was first of its kind, and I was surprised by what this award was. So I was like, you gotta be nuts. What is this Go-To Person Award? Then when my manager explained that, he said, Alan, it was just your capability to pick up certain roles and responsibilities that got you this award. And then later I thought about it. Was it that I was taking all these responsibilities that gave me this award, or was it my curiosity to learn that gave me this award? And I realized it was just being curious. So open to new experiences is all about being curious, to know something new. Know what a manager does, or know what a developer does, or know what your team does. It can be even at Toastmaster Club level. Just know what a president does, or know what even a sergeant of arms does. Just get there and help them. You will be surprised that you are playing that additional role. Now, openness is also about collaboration. Now, there was this gold miner, and he happened to get this new gold mine. A gold mine. Wow, okay. Now, he happened to get this new gold mine, and his geologists who were there with him was not able to tell where exactly the gold was. So he gave the geologists more money. But still they were not able to tell where exactly the gold was in the mine. After a few years, he was absolutely frustrated, and he was about to give up. But then an idea struck, a radical idea. He actually put all the geologist data that he had collected onto the internet, and he put it as a contest. He invited people to come and tell where the gold is in his mine, and he would pay $50 million for it. And you would be surprised with the kind of ideas that came in. It was not only from the geologists, but all crazy little people came in with a lot of ideas. And you know who the final winners were? It was a computer graphic organization. They happened to get $50 million, but in return, that person got $3.4 billion of gold. And how? The computer graphic organization just created a 3D model of the mine and told about how you can helicopter in and get the gold out of it. Think about it. It was all about opening and collaborating. It's about a gold mine. He could have been reserved with it himself, but he opened it up to a larger community, which is the internet after all, and he got that idea. Openness is about transparency. Transparency. Now, if you talk about transparency, it's about letting the stakeholders know the right information. Now, this is a world where you really can't hide anything. Trust me, you're literally naked. And if you really are naked, why don't you beef yourself up a little bit? Put on some muscles there. The muscles here is all about integrity, the values, and the trust that you need to build in your customers. So if you have a product out there and you really want to sell it out, build those integrity and the values in your product and build the trust in the customers. That's where you will really build that openness. Openness is about sharing. Now this for me is very key, because if you don't share what you know, it doesn't make any sense at all. And one of the reasons I have a Samsung and not an Apple is because of that one reason. And this is a little bit technical, but one of the reasons I'm a Google proponent is because of that. Because I believe in that openness. Now, just take an example. If the pharmaceutical industry, and I do not know how many of you know about the pharmaceutical industry, it's all about assets and intellectual property rights. We call about the IPR. So if you know something as a secret, you will go and patent it, and you want to reserve that intelligence. But if the same intelligence is shared with other organizations, you can really make a world of difference, because you have a collective intelligence being worked upon. So you really have to question these basic fundamentals which many have around intellectual property rights and patency. There are benefits to it. Obviously, you earn the money, but does it stop you from sharing the intelligence? Yes. Think about that. And beyond all this, I would call openness is about acceptance. We really need to accept people around in how they are and what they are. And that's what you currently miss in this world. About accepting people how they are and what they are. And more importantly, I would say openness, you really need to bring in openness about appreciating people. Now I want to do an exercise here. I want each one of you to look around in the room and appreciate someone for the good deeds that they have done. You need to express that, but appreciate that with an applause. Trust me, this goes a long way. Not only here, but even back home, or even in the social circles that you are in. Let's be open. The real trick of life is not to be in the know, but to be in the mystery and be open.